Hi, welcome back to Shreology. So here I am again with another yapping session of mine. Yapping if you don't get through the idea and maybe insightful if you are interested in it and if you really understand what I'm trying to express. Well, anyways, so apparently what happened a few days ago is I put up a story on my Instagram. So here's the story, and it was written in there that that if the concept of arranged marriages is taken away from India, a lot of men will lead to a life not leading to marriage. But I received quite a few comments from boys saying that okay, so it's the same with women can't talk to men either. Also, there were some who were terribly offended with my idea that aisa kuch nahi hai. There were some men, of course, who say that they take pride in the way they talk or they express themselves, but apparently no. uh, you don't really sound fascinating or insightful as much. You really sound boring. You really bug us, but it's just that we don't express it because obviously we are brought up being taught that be nice to people, don't tell them when you're uncomfortable and shit like that. But anyways, that is what leads to most women telling you that no, you're nice. So a lot of y'all will still not agree to me, which is why I have gotten some proofs. So I'll just read out some chats. Basically, these are chats of my friend on Bumble with random guys. And uh, okay, let's just read them and then you'll maybe know what I'm trying to talk about. So my friend has her Bumble move set. So there's this thing I was not aware of pretty much. Well, there's this thing wherein you can send your first message to every, like it's the same message, like it's either it's hi, what you're doing, or anything you ask them just for starters. So the move that my best friend has saved, it's like hi, which book have you read most recently, or which would you suggest, something that way. So she did swipe right to a few guys, and one of them was I'll not reveal his name, but yeah, you get it. So he was an engineer, has studied from an IIT, has done his MBA from a very reputed college, I must say, and is working in Gurgaon right now. So you think that a man who's coming from an IIT, who must have studied in a good place, must be cultured. And then what he texts her as his first text is that would you be available to meet this weekend. But she said that that would be very weird for starters conversation to meet straight up. I'm not that kind of person. Maybe somebody would like to do that. Anyways, so straight up the next question he goes in with is, so how many relationships have you been into, if I may ask? And I may just show you that it's not something that I'm cooking, it's a genuine conversation. And where do you live? She did tell him that she lives in Delhi. And then he sort of asked that how many relationships have you been into, to which my friend became a little, she just started to bring her guards up, and then she said, what do you actually want to know? To which he says, but itna hi, that how many relationships have you been into, if you would like to tell me. To which she says that okay, I'm not interested in telling that to you since I don't think that matters. And then he says, would to know if you have any previous trauma or not. To which she says, I don't call my relationships trauma, I call them lessons. I've learned my fair share of things from them. And then he says, I hope I haven't offended you by my questions. She says, nahi, mostly boys ask body count. As starters, isliye I thought you were one of the culturist types, which obviously makes sense, although this was not a very nice question to ask somebody either, but she still was considerate enough. And what he comes up with is, वही आगे पूछने वाला था. And then she obviously went in with the rotten batch of men, which is apparently the batch of men we are dealing with. And then the conversation obviously escalated from there. Post which he says that अगर तुम मुझसे पूछती तो मैं तुम्हें बता देता very comfortably. I wouldn't have had a problem in sharing about that. And she says that it's fine, that's your wish if you want to share, but I don't want to share it because if I am dating somebody, I'll not be dating somebody else simultaneously. So that is not an important thing for me to tell somebody about, not at this stage at least. And he says thoda matter karta hai uske liye. Sorry, but karta hai. Also, why can't you tell? The audacity. That is where the problem lies. To which she says, because I am judging you. I don't care if you judge me after knowing my body count, after knowing how many relationships or past traumas, as he says, she has been into. She says, it matters to me if someone is superficial enough that if they meet a stranger and they have an opportunity of knowing them, one of the first questions that pops in their mind after a formal introduction is about body count. And as a feminazi, which she is one, of course, she in general is also a man hater. She says that she isn't interested in telling a man about her body count, well, which also makes sense, but he doesn't stop here. He goes on with, you should tell about it. These are basic things everybody tells nowadays. You see, you don't have to convince me if I want to tell you something or not. If I don't, that's it. The conversation ends there. But these men don't know where to draw lines, where to draw boundaries. And when you tell them that you suck at conversations because you really don't know when to stop and when to start, they won't accept it, because again, acceptance is a huge problem for them. Only if they knew that, they would have known when to stop or start. Well, again, there's another guy my friend started a conversation with, and of course, here's the chat. Okay, so I'll hide the name. Her opening move, and then this message pops in. So she says, "What's one book you think everyone should read?" And then he goes, "पूरा पढ़ना शुरू से लेकर end तक. I'll bring chocolates for you. Then we'll meet, yap, and do cafe hopping. उसके बाद we'll finally decide a cafe. We'll order for each other, like you order for me, I'll order for you, और देखेंगे किसने अच्छा मंगवा कर दिया. Then जब तक order आएगा, I'll flirt you. I don't know what that English is, but anyways, uh, you can yap, I'll listen. We can do pure brain rotting baatein, but we'll act as an intellect and also can judge people too. Depends, देख लेंगे क्या करना है. फिर बिल मंगवाएंगे एंड गेस करेंगे कितना बिल आया होगा. उसके बाद विल वॉक ऑन स्ट्रीट्स. अब यहाँ बच्चे दिखेंगे तो उनसे आई खरीदो फ्लावर्स फॉर यू, एंड वी कैन हैव नेचुरल से या फिर BR से आइसक्रीम और मे बी डेजर्ट किसी अच्छे जगह से, एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. We'll walk and we'll see if we can run out of conversations. Okay, sounds very nice, very cute, interesting till now. And then I will have you in the desert, or maybe a deep, intense makeout session which ends up in intimacy. So that's the first move a man makes. And when you tell them overtly that men, you suck at talking, they're offended. They're like, oh, you know what? Women suck too. Like, dear men, this is a really humble request from my end. If you really want a girl to feel comfortable around you, be a nice person, not a huvsy, or not just in there for the act or to get things through. And if you're in for that, don't make up stories like crazy, we'll do this, we'll do that, or because if in future a guy who's actually nice, who does all of those things to us, what runs in the back of our head is, okay, he'll also end up with some, like some Suresh we had met in past, who was creep as hell, who was only interested in the act and who did everything nice just to get laid. Please don't be the kind of creepy man. Women hate them. And that is why we keep saying that if this concept of arranged marriages was removed from Indian society, you won't end up marrying somebody because you really don't know how to talk or express yourselves, and the only thing you know how to talk about or express about is how to get laid. You know how to get your way through, but now women also know how to not get your way through done. Well, that's it. That's my take on my story. Not a justification though, but just a thing that I wanted to express out here. And for the little girlies who still think that a guy who's doing nice things, who's bringing them flowers, is nice, no, they're not. They're all doing it for their selfish motives. No matter how many comments they make, how many texts they drop me after this, I'm not gonna care. I know how they are. That's it, and see you soon with another yapping session of mine. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you really enjoyed my take onto things. Bye bye.